I think the brand of the future is going to be based on understanding of people as human beings, not consumers. I think the brand of the future is going to have meaning. It's going to have a belief that it shares with people, and it's going to have to put that belief into action by doing things, by having a purpose and building a long-term relationship with people. I think agencies have to adapt, or they have to specialise, and I think agencies will have to put design at the heart of their offering going forwards. I think that to understand people as human beings, to be human-centric, you've got to think about them in terms of design and what you can create for them, and that will be the fundamental shift, I think. Obviously, technology is constantly changing, it's constantly growing, but it's given us the capacity and the capability to build things and to make things very quickly and very lightly, actually, and to test things out, to actually improve the lives of the people that we serve. I think the fundamental thing is a judicious use of technology. I would never advocate technology for its own sake. I think you have to look at what's available to you, you have to look at what people want, and you have to work out how to add value to those people's lives. I'm kind of a bit fed up of ideas and things that just seem to be gratuitous uses of technology for its own sake. I think that's bad design, frankly, and it's not the future of our business, although I hope it's not anyway. Big data is a misnomer and makes it sound big and scary. If big data is used properly and is used to understand each person as an individual and what makes them tick, then I don't see that being a problem. Actually, data is what drives us forward. Data is what actually allows us to understand people, paradoxically. I think in the old days, you'd have a focus group and you'd think that allowed you to understand someone because of what someone said under pressure behind a glass wall while everyone's looking at them. Actually, I think big data gives us a much better understanding of people than we've ever had before. I think the riskiest thing that we've done recently was to persuade Getty Images to change their watermark. As an e-commerce engine, their way of operating was finely tuned. It was a business of incremental improvements in greasing the funnel that got people to purchase their images, and they took a risk. For years and years they'd slapped their logo onto their images to stop people from using them, and we came along and said, don't do that anymore. Change your watermark, design it, make it beautiful, and actually, frankly, make it slightly easier for people to take off those images and use for free. But the incremental gains for your brand are going to make that something that can be overcome and eventually beneficial for you. We had a chat with the CEO of Getty about it. He was the guy who was going to make it happen. He was the guy who was going to overrule the guys in the UX department, the guys who'd spent years and years optimizing the performance of the website. And he was the one who took that risk and made it happen.